Welcome back. Yugioh Genesys is sick, but, and that's a big old but, there are clearly things that Genesys, the points list, commanders, whatever you want to call them, the forum, the committee, whatever, missed in the last points update. And we're going to get into it right now.
Draw your last pathetic card so I can end this, Yugi.
My grandpa's deck has no pathetic cards, Kaiba, but it does contain the unstoppable
Dueling Wave. Welcome back to El Canal, ladies and gentlemen. We're back with more Genesys content. But before we do that, I just want to real quick turn our attention to the Discord. Yes, we have a Discord. It's sick. People are awesome, and we do Genesys tournaments. We do all format tournaments. We do TCG stuff. So if you're interested, if you want to join a cool community, help us grow, it's in the description down below. We can't wait to see you, so head over there. Thank you. But please watch the video first. Genesys. Where do we start? Other than taking Vanquish Soul and Branded behind the shed, old Yeller style, the list was solid, right? Can't complain too much, but, yeah, yet again, but some things were missed. Starting with rhongo. My god. Why? This card is as impressive as VFD. Can anyone in the comments please explain why this stayed at 31 points? Why did it not move whatsoever? Go up. If it went down, I think, oh my god, there would be irreparable damage to the format. If you guys don't have the in with Konami and your reasoning, at least hazard an opinion in the comments down below. Please. Can you even begin to guess why they would have done something so egregious as to not raise this stupid card up? What harebrained reason could they have had to leave this non-interactive piece of the card as the towers? That's not so bad. There's plenty of other towers in the game with 3,000 attack. So nothing different from Super Quant or Lunalite or whatever with a floodgate effect. I have no words. My only reason, I thought about this long and hard. The only reason I could come up with why they kept this is someone in Konami, someone maybe in Genesys format, loves the T-set pass. Because as we saw in the recent tournament that we ran on the Discord, when they make rhongo, you T-set pass. They could also be giant fans of Heroic Challengers. Are there fans of Heroic Challengers? Is there anyone? Heroic Challenger fans. Let me know. You guys alive? How many of you are there? 3? 5? There's no way anyone plays that deck. It's like Warrock players. They don't exist. Konami, we see what you're doing. You are slaying right now with the Genesys format. Chef's kiss with the new ban list for TCG. I don't plan on playing TCG, but impeccable. Floodgates. Annoying, stupid stuff. Great hits. Great direction that you're taking the game into, but please throw us a bone. Get rid of this garbage. Rank 4s are sweet otherwise, but they're tainted by this trash. Next thing on the list, which is borderline malpractice at this point, Shifter. It's been said a million times. I wish I should make a compilation here of just every YouTuber that said Shifter. Just have it all. Everyone thinks Shifter should be hit. 10 points is not enough. 10 points is not enough. Let's talk about everyone's favorite Banishee boy. You know the drill. With your Giga Brains activating when you're deck building. Your one card in your entire deck said something with banishment. You get the Giga Chat, Giga Brain, and go, I'm putting it in my deck, putting Shifter, let's go. Step 1, use 30 Genesys points to put it in your stupid Stun, Exo Sister. One card says banishment in your archetype. Error 404 deck, and you're like, this is it. This is the goo. Step 2, shotgun it in draw phase. Step 3, profit. Giga Brain. Now, let's look through the other scenario of Shifter decks. Step 1, same as before, put it in your dumb Stun / Exo Sister / Error 404 deck. Step 2, don't draw it, which is more likely scenario, correct? Step 3, get blasted into the sun. Konami, screw Shifter. Screw Exo, and screw the banish zone. Sorry, banishment. Excuse me, let me just draw from my deckment into my handment, playing on the fieldment, and then synchro them away and put the cards in the gravement.
Use the word harassment in a sentence. Keisha didn't know how to pronounce the word, so Jessica was trying to crack on her. I said, Jessica, shut up. You know what her ass meant.
Down with Shifter, down with the banish zone. Graveyard all day. If your graveyard is like a second mother to you, comment screw Shifter. last and definitely least, as in least problem, but we kept it for last because it's still a problem, just not as big of a problem, so thought it was worthwhile bringing it up, is unaffected monsters, or colloquially known as Towers monsters. In theory, these dudes are sick. Theory, though. So remember in the show when Kaiba would drop his blue eyes and Yugi or some other players sitting there, oh my god, how do I beat this thing?
A monster with power beyond imagining! Now I create a dual monster without peer, with attack force so great that no monster can stand against him! I create the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon!
It's impossible. I can't out 3,000. It's the ultimate engine of destruction. How do I beat this thing? It's unaffected. Functionally, right? Even though starter deck Yugi has a Fisher in it that can easily out the card, no problem. He's still confused as to how to do it. Had to like a combo. Oh, I need the spellbinding circle, and then I'll run it over with my dark magician and get blown up by the second one. Anyway, that feeling that you get as a kid when you're watching that, they bottled that up into modern unaffected cards. Because you put the bungus down and you're just like, sup, dude. You too can have a modern day Blue Eyes from the show that's unaffected. It just comes as a big robot or a chick cat thing. And it is unaffected, meaning nothing can affect it. Oh my god. Other than you. Yes, you, the owner of the card, can affect it, but not really. Somehow, shout out to Drew McCannon, when your opponent drops Great Magnus, a Floodgate Towers, what do you do? You can't even draw. Heavens! Or double Liger Dancer. It's a Raigeki on legs with 3800 attack and it's unaffected. Your options for dealing with stuff like this is very limited. With Super Quant, yes, you can just kaiju them. They will float, but none of the monsters have any effects, so you can more easily deal with them. I think kaijus were specifically made to counter Great Magnus, but Liger you can't. The deck usually, even though they don't have the pendulums in Genesis, can turbo into 2, as we saw in the last tournament, right? Meaning you probably have to like Lava Golem, but you need your normal summon to play. So maybe Herald of the Abyss? But wait, that only deals with one of them. What about kaijus like Magnus? Well, yet again, we're dealing with one of them. Because kaijus, even if you draw multiple, what happens is you contribute one opponent's monster, but then you have to special summon it because you can only control one kaiju on either field. So even 2 kaijus doesn't out this board. The biggest problem here, honestly, they're not that bad. It's just the biggest problem is that you need multiple answers for the same type of thing. But because they're just different enough, you need multiple different answers, which sucks. If they could all be just kaiju'd or heralded or whatever to introduce a weak spot so that you have a side deck card that can help you play, that'd be cool. But honestly, with some of the boards that these decks can spit out, even in Genesis, the fact that a trap deck is very powerful in Odeon, and you still also have to prepare with your side deck for Towers cards and different side cards for different Towers cards. Liger Dancer, like I suggested, should be at 51 points. Liger Dancer could be dealt with the same option as Magnus, Great King of the Computer. We'd be alright. But you need an answer for rhongo, you need an answer for Magnus, you need an answer for double Liger, you need an answer for, I'm sure there's another unaffected. I think even Raid Raptor's not that bad in this format. If you guys like to see the deck profile for a Raid Raptor Goo deck without the link that I've cooked up, drop it in the comments below. It will come if there's enough interest. If not, then no. Supply and demand, baby. Economics 101. So, please, Konami, just touch these cards. Just tweak the format slightly. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. I know it just started, but you missed this. You did. And we promise, as Genesis players, to never ever ask for another special case, exemption, emergency ban list, points list in Genesis ever again. Until the next list. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you guys enjoyed, please sub and like the video because it really does help get me these videos out to you. I enjoy doing this, and that's that little bit of spark in the day to go, let's go, let's make another video. The homies love it, the homies respect it. Comment down below if you think I've missed any particular thing on the list that you saw that might be problematic for this upcoming format. Let's talk about it. It was great bringing this to you guys, and I'll which hand? I'll see ya as always.